guys, this is millet. I'm just showing you guys the price, and this one is date. I bought that for $2, and this is $7, which is tiger nut. This is corn, the white corn. I was supposed to get the yellow one, but they don't have it. And this last one is guinea corn. I don't know which one is guinea corn or which one is millet for the red and the gray. Hello guys, you are welcome back again to the channel. So you guys know baby girl is 6 months old already. She's officially 6 months old, and now it's time to start our solid. I decided to go the African way. I don't want to do like those ones that we get from the store, like those puree. I'm going to make some puree for her, but I want to also add some pap. So this is pap. It's mostly for babies, so that's why I'm combining all of these grains together. And I just want to show you guys the process. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Laureen. I make videos from New York City. Please like, share, and subscribe. I was trying to take out the stones and all of that, but guy, it's too much. It's a lot. So I just decided to add everything together inside this bowl, and then I'll start washing them. This is basically what I did because I feel like it's going to help me more, and I don't have the time to like pick all those stones. You guys will see the stones underneath this bin as I go. As soon as I start washing it and changing the water, you guys will see everything. You can see the water now is dirty. You will see how dirty this is. This is very, very dirty. Trust me. You have to wash this cup. Like, I think I watch this like 10 times, if I'm not exaggerating it, because it's for baby. I really want to be sure of what I'm giving my child. I don't just want to make it because I want to make it, and you know it's for baby. So I decided to take my time to start doing it from the day I just did it, even though she did start eating it after everything was done. So this is me sieving everything out. I'm just going to start transferring it from one bin to another and keep washing and changing the water. So this is me just showing you guys the water for the first wash. You can see how the water is so dirty and how it's looking. I'm like, Laureen, are you going to do this again? Look at the stones. Me just pointing at the stones underneath the water. Like, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do this, because at this point I was already tired, and I've only washed it twice. This is the second washing, so I kept washing and washing. Trust me, I washed it for about 10 times because it was just giving, it's not clean. And at this point it was already clean. I said, thank you, Jesus. Finally, I was so happy. This is me showing you guys the color. It was so shiny and beautiful. I'm like, yeah, now we are talking. I think I'm heading to a good start. You know, I was about giving up, trust me. And I remember the money I paid. Each bag is $10. I said, Laureen, if you throw this thing there, you're on your own. So I just decided to continue the whole thing, and I'm not regretting it right now because my baby is loving it. So this is me just like taking out all the corn from the water. It's time to wash the white one. They usually use yellow. Most people use yellow, but we are in the diaspora. I did not find yellow corn in my African store. Yellow corn in my African store. So I decided to use the white one. And it doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter. It's going to work anyways. So this is me just combining everything, because I'm going to combine all the grains together and have them in one bin so that they can sit for days, and I'll just continue doing my thing. You guys are going to see the process because I'm going to carry you guys all through the process. I'm adding water now. This is the water I'm going to use to soak it for today. It's already soaked. Make sure I cover it because I don't want any dirt to transfer into that water. So it's time to wash the tiger nut. Because it's dry tiger nut, I have to still wash it because it has a lot of dust. So I decided to really wash this one maybe like 3 to 4 times that I washed it and everything started coming together. It wasn't the washing for this wasn't that bad because I tested it. It was normal. It wasn't tasting anything weird or anything dirty. So I feel like all of those stuff is just to preserve the whole thing, because I feel like it's coming from African country. So this is me showing you guys how it is. I already washed it because this I'm also going to soak this for as long as I soak the corn, so that when I blend it, it's easy for my blender, because it's a dry nut. This is not, I think so, yeah. So this is me showing you guys that it's clean, everything is looking good. I'm just going to transfer it to another bowl and soak it for the day. So this is me transferring the tiger nuts to a clean bowl, a clean bin, and you can see the water is very clean. When I mean very clean, I mean very clean. So I'm going to transfer it. I like to sit as long as the corn is still fermenting, and then I'll just let the process go together. This is me just show you guys that tomorrow is another day, and this is the day 2. The day 2, I just washed this one like twice, and then I had to add more water and set it aside. You can actually start eating it like this. You can see how dry it was and how it is now. It's very, very nice now. I tasted it. It was so good, so yummy. I used to do tiger nut drink, which I'm going to go back to because it really helps with a lot of stuff, which I'm not going to tell you guys. If you are a married woman, you need tiger nut drink. Trust me, it's really good. So this is day 2, and the process of this whole maize or corn, you can call it maize, you can call it corn, you can call it grain. The process is to ferment, so that's why it has those foamy stuff on the top. So it's fermenting. I can see the color is changing, so that way it makes the corn or the grain very soft, so that it can blend. In Nigeria, they use their heavy duty blender to blend, but here in diaspora, here in the Bronx, here in the US, we do not have that. So you have to make do with whatever you have, which is your blender, which I'm going to show you guys how I also blended the whole thing. That helps me get the pap out of the share. Okay, so now I'm going to let it sit again for the next day. So this is me just adding more water. Day 3, so you guys can actually see my face. So this is day 3, and it's another day to wash this again. So I kept washing it and transferring it to the bowl, just doing my thing. But for day 3, I already stopped the what's it called, the tiger nut. I didn't want to soak it anymore. I just transferred it to the fridge because it was already softening. It was already good. You can see shiny and clean. You can see how fresh it was, already fresh. It was tasting so good. Oh my god. So I had to just put this aside. I didn't want to eat it too much because this is for my baby. So this is me just showing you guys how it was. This is the final day, the blending time. First, I use my Ninja blender to blend this, so that I can actually use my other smaller blender to finish the blend. You guys will see it. And my mom came over to help me. This process, I do not like it. This is the part I hate the most, because you have to blend, I have to sieve. I know how to sieve, but my mommy does it better than me. Way better. Now, you cannot compare. So I use my Ninja blender the first time, and then I will use my smaller blender to blend again, all over again, and then we'll now finish the whole process. So keep watching. So as I was blending the corn, I move over to prepping the bag, which is a cloth I'm going to be using to save the pap. So this is me adding water. This is my clean bedspread pillow. You have to use a new one. Do not use already used one because of the detergents and all of that. So this my pillowcase is new. So I'm just sterilizing it with water. Added salt. I don't know if I showed you guys that process. I added salt and I left it. So this is the first blending that I use my Ninja blender to blend. I'm just waiting for my mom to come so that she can start doing the process of sieving everything. Now she's here. This is the main thing. This one is hard. This one takes a long time, which I do not like at all. So I waited for mommy to come. She helped me. She did her thing, how she knows how to do it best. And trust me, if you have a mother here in the diaspora, anywhere, any country that is not home, that is far from home, you don't know what God has done for you. My mom has been our backbone. She has been helping us since she came, and I can never take it for granted. So you can see the shaft inside this white bean. I have to blend it again, all over again, so that we can get more of the pap from it, because Ninja blender did not blend it smooth to my desired texture. So I had to reblend it. So this is my cheesecloth. I got this cheesecloth from TikTok, and it's so amazing. It did the work, it did the job, and I'm not regretting buying it. So after using the feeder to do it, to sieve it the first time, now we are using the cheesecloth. I was supposed to get a bigger bowl from my mom's house, but I forgot to tell her to bring it, and she forgot to bring it too. So I just made do with whatever I have. I have this pot that I used to cook. This was what I used, and it worked. I didn't just bother to start like stressing myself to go to my family house to get the bigger bowl. So right now I'm reblending the whole thing so that I'll get more pap from it. The smoother it is, the more pap you get. Okay, make sure whenever you are doing it, make sure it's smooth enough to get that pap that you want, because if it's not smooth, you're just wasting your time and wasting all your efforts, the pap that's supposed to come out from the grains. At this point, my mom was almost done with the whole process, so that we can let the pap sit for about 5 hours, and later we just take out all the excess water, because all of this is water. The main food is underneath the water. If you don't take it out, it's gonna you're not gonna get it anyways. Like, you have to. It's the process. So this was like hours later. After we're done, it has already settled down. It's just for me to pour out the excess water and then transfer it to the pillowcase that I washed earlier. You can see 10 hours later. Yes, 10 hours. We actually did it in the morning. So by this time, like, it was like 11 p.m. that I was just like transferring it, because baby girl was already sleeping. I couldn't do it when she was awake because, she was taking my time. So now I'm just transferring it from this pot to the pillowcase. This is where we're going to leave it and let all the excess water drain out. You can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to allow it sit overnight, and then the next day we'll get our results. Hopefully we get a good result. That was what I was saying when I was doing this. I said, God, I don't want my hard work to just go like that. I need to get a lot from this pap. It was a lot. And yeah, the date, let me tell you guys, I did not add the date anymore, because my mom was like, when I was training you guys, there was no date. I did not put no date. I did not put anything. So I did not add the date. And this is how we do it. Let it sit down here for overnight. There was nothing heavy to put. But later in the night, I put a pack of water on top. So this is day 5, the final day, the result. So this is the result of all my hard work, of everything. And trust me, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to exaggerate anything. This is so good. It feels so soft. It feels so creamy. I'm like, this is really good. And trust me, my baby is enjoying it. So now I'm gonna portion everything in the freezer how I want it to be, because she's not gonna finish this for like a month, trust me. If you have watched to this time and you enjoyed this video, and this video was informative, it was in full detail, you understood everything, please guys, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification bell, so that when I upload any video, you'll be the first to get notified. Please share it to your friends and family, to those who have babies or is pregnant. I know the work, it wasn't easy, but trust me, you're doing it for your loved one. You're doing it for your baby, your child. For me, that's what I'm raising. Whenever I'm doing anything for my baby, I do not see it as work. I do not see it as stress. I enjoy doing every single part of it. So this is me. I want to make this for her. And let's see how it goes. You guys to see the result. So making pap is very, very it's not like very, it's hard if you do not know how to make it. You have to know the amount of the quantity of water that you're going to add to making the pap. It doesn't matter, anything that has to be pap, custard is a bit hard. So you have to like know how to make it before you can make it. So like this, I made it this light, and trust me, because it's baby, you have to cook it very well. If it was like me, I will still make it more thicker and don't cook it. But I had to add it to the pot and cook it. I transferred it to this little plate because that one was taking too long to cook and baby girl was already hungry. So it's time to transfer the quantity of the pap that I'm going to feed her. Because it's her first time, I did not give her too much. I added some Effa milk, but guys, she refused to take it. I called mommy. Mommy told me that it was too thick for her, that she's too little to eat this thick food, because she's learning how to eat. So she said add it to her feeding bottle, add more milk, add more water, make it very light. Trust me, she will take it. I did it, and trust me, she did. She took everything. You guys will see the end result. Please like, share and subscribe, because this whole video came to an end in peace, and I will see you all in my next one. For now, bye, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.